Hello there. My name is Tim Wolf, and it is my privilege to lead a faith community that identifies itself as Gather Austin Oak Park. We're based in the west side of Chicago in the Austin Oak Park area, but that doesn't capture the half of our community because we actually hail from all corners of the earth, from Europe, here all over America, literally from coast to coast, and from other areas in Africa, in the Pacific, other places. We have people that come and join us in our virtual worship experiences and Bible studies from everywhere. And we say, and part of why this is so exciting to us and why we love to talk about this is because one of the first claims that we make is that we're ecstatically inclusive. What does that mean, ecstatically inclusive? We've heard of radically inclusive and open and affirming and welcoming and all of these other terms that get applied to churches. Why would Gather think of itself as ecstatically inclusive? Well, for starters, even though we are just a multi-dimensional group of people who come from every imaginable tradition and part of the world and every imaginable identity, we've got everybody from black and white and brown and yellow. We've got straight and gay and trans, and everybody is part of this congregation. We're all here together. In the middle of it all, our roots still find themselves back to the story of the day of Pentecost, when Peter told the church in its opening moments, in the instant of its birth, the first word spoken to the church was, "This is what was promised. I will pour out my Spirit on all people." And we just believe all means all, that anything less than all is nothing at all. And so we are not a church that looks for conformity. We are not a church that wants you to identify a certain kind of way to be part of our group. We don't have a country club idea going here. Instead, what we've got is this wonderful idea that if everybody comes together and fellowships and joins together in worship from whatever position they can, however they can, to the best of their ability, and shares ideas and thoughts and burdens and prayers and joys, if we come together, a huge amount of joy will erupt. We will be ecstatic in our inclusiveness, not just radical. So this is not a political position we're taking. It is a scriptural position. This is especially important for people who have been excluded or alienated from traditions that have tried to set up all kinds of boundaries. We are not here as a fire-saving station. We are not here to keep people out of hell. We are not here to show people that there's only one way, and if you don't do it our way, you're damned for all time. We don't find that actually in Scripture. Instead, what we find is whosoever will, let them come and drink of the water of life freely, is how Jesus, who is our leader, put it. So I want to invite you all to come on and get a piece of this joy that we've been experiencing for the last couple of years. Get some of this just the vibrancy of belonging to a community that welcomes everyone with great ecstatic joy. You won't know what it feels like till you get here, but we will be so glad to see you and be so ready to welcome you, not just to welcome you, but also to invite you to be all that you are. Bring all of your crazy self to this. Because when we look in Scripture, that's pretty much what we see Jesus doing. The folks around him, not one of them looked like or behaved like the other, and yet they were all together, and together they changed the world. Does our world need changing? Oh, yes, it does. Do communities need to form that are not in any way limited by ideology or theology, but are about looking for truth and acceptance and love? Oh, yes, we need those communities. That's what Gather is striving to be. So check us out. I think you'll be surprised.